Wait, look how cute this is. Today we're making this little cat with a pink bow. It's really easy to make, but the result turns out super cute. I'll show you step by step so you can follow along easily. You can use it as a back charm, a keychain, or a small handmade gift. Let's make it together. Now let's gently begin with the cat's little arm. Take a soft breath in and slowly. We'll start with a magic ring. Wrap the yarn around your fingers, forming a small circle. Then insert your hook into the circle. Gently pull the yarn through and create a soft knot. And just like that, your magic ring is ready. Now, from round 1 to round 3, we will crochet 6 single crochet stitches into the magic ring. Take your time. After completing the very first single crochet, pause for a moment and place a stitch marker to mark your starting point. Then continue slowly with the remaining 5 single crochets, working gently into the magic ring. At the end of the round, join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet. Begin round 2 and round 3. In each round, work 6 single crochets. Stitch evenly until the end of each round. At the end of each round, join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet. Then, pull the yarn through and cut. Repeat the same steps for the second arm. Now we move on to the legs and body. Start with round 1. Make a magic ring. Once you have your ring, work 6 single crochets into the ring. Don't forget, place a stitch marker in the first stitch. Then, continue working the remaining 5 single crochets into the same ring. At the end of the round, join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet. To begin round 2, chain 1. Then work 1 single crochet into the same stitch. Next, work 1 single crochet into the second stitch. In the third stitch, make an increase, which means 2 single crochets in the same stitch. For the remaining 3 stitches, work 1 single crochet in each stitch. At the end of the round, you should have 7 stitches in total. Finally, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. Start round 3. Work 1 single crochet in each of the 3 stitches. In the fourth stitch, make an increase, which means 2 single crochets in the same stitch. For the remaining 3 stitches, work 1 single crochet in each stitch. At the end of the round, you should have 8 stitches. Then, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch to finish the round. Repeat the same steps for the second leg. Next, on the second leg, do not cut the yarn. Chain 4. Then, take the first leg you made earlier, insert your hook into the first stitch. And work 1 single crochet to join the 2 legs together. This marks the beginning of round 4. Don't forget, place a stitch marker in the first stitch to track the start and the end of the round. For round 4, you will work a total of 24 single crochets. Here's the breakdown. 8 single crochets from the first leg, 8 single crochets from the second leg. That gives you 16 stitches. Next, work 2 single crochets into each chain stitch across the chain 4 bridge. This adds 8 more stitches. So in total, you will have 24 single crochets at the end of round 4. Important note for this round. Since we are working in the round and have joined the 2 legs, you will crochet along the chain bridge. Take a closer look. The chain section has 2 loops, the front loop and the back loop. For each loop, you will work 4 single crochets. That means 4 stitches in the front loop and 4 stitches in the back loop. Make sure to watch closely the demonstration in the video. If anything's unclear, feel free to leave a comment below. And I'll help you out. For the next rounds, continue using the same joining method. After finishing round 4, join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet to close the round. For round 5 and round 6, repeat the same pattern as round 4. That means work 24 single crochets in each round. Keep stitching evenly. And I'll see you again after you complete round 6. After completing round 6, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch to close the round. Begin round 7. Work 1 single crochet. Remember, place a stitch marker in the first stitch. Next, work 1 single crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. Now, attach the first arm. Place the arm next to the body. Insert your hook through 1 stitch of the arm and 1 stitch of the body. Work 1 single crochet to join. Repeat. Insert through the arm and the body. And work 1 single crochet. In total, work 3 single crochets to attach the arm. The first arm is now attached. Continue. Work 1 single crochet in each of the next 9 stitches. Then, attach the second arm the same way. Insert your hook through the arm and the body, and work 1 single crochet. Repeat until you have 3 single crochets joining the arm. Next, work 1 single crochet in each of the remaining 6 stitches. To finish the round, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. To start the next round, chain 1. Then work 1 single crochet into the same stitch. Begin round 8. In this round, we will learn how to make a decrease. Take a close look. Each stitch has 2 loops, the front loop and the back loop. To make a clean visible decrease, we will work in the front loops only. First, insert your hook into the front loop of the stitch in the first stitch. Then, insert your hook into the front loop of the next stitch. You now have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. That completes 1 decrease. Next, at the arm joint section, work 3 single crochets as usual. Then, across the next 9 stitches, repeat the pattern. 1 single crochet, 1 decrease. Repeat this sequence 3 times. Next, at the second arm, work 3 single crochets. Finally, across the last 6 stitches, continue repeating 1 single crochet, 1 decrease until the end of the round. After completing round 8, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch to close the round. Begin round 9. In this round, repeat the sequence, 1 single crochet, 1 decrease. Repeat a total of 6 times. Remember, continue using the same decrease technique as in round 8. Working in the front loops only for a clean visible decrease. At the end of the round, you will have 12 stitches in total.
Now, 1 single crochet, 1 decrease. 1 single crochet, 1 decrease. Repeat the sequence 1 single crochet, 1 decrease. Repeat a total of 6 times. Remember, continue using the same decrease technique as in round 8. Working in the front loops only for a clean visible decrease. At the end of the round, you will have 12 stitches in total.
After completing this round, start stuffing. For the stuffing, adjust the amount based on how firm you want your piece. You can add more or less fiber fill to achieve your desired shape. Here, I will stuff it firm but not too tight to keep a smooth, rounded form. Form. Once finished, begin round 10. In this round, work 6 decreases. Continue using the same visible decrease technique, working in the front loops only for a clean finish. After completing, you will have 6 stitches remaining. Finally, cut the yarn, leaving a long tail, and close the body. Begin part 3. For round 1, make a magic ring. Work 4 single crochets into the ring to finish the round. Join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. Begin round 2. In this round, repeat the sequence. 1 single crochet, 1 increase. Repeat 2 times. Remember, always use a stitch marker to mark the first stitch of the round. An increase means working 2 single crochets into the same stitch. After completing, you will have 6 stitches in total. Begin round 3. In this round, repeat the sequence. 2 single crochets, 1 increase. Repeat 2 times. After completing, you will have 8 stitches in total. Next, attach the ear made earlier. Previously, you completed 1 ear from round 1 to round 2. Now chain 3. Then insert your hook into the earpiece and work 1 single crochet to join. This completes round 3. Begin round 4. First, work 1 single crochet in each of the 4 stitches. In the 5th stitch, make 1 increase, which means 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Next, work 1 single crochets in each of the next 9 stitches. In the next stitch, make an increase. Finally, work 1 single crochets in each of the remaining 7 stitches. To finish the round, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. After completing, you will have 24 stitches in total. Quick tip: after each round, count your stitches to make sure you didn't miss or add extra stitches. Begin round 5. First, work 1 single crochets in each of the first 4 stitches. In the 5th stitch, make 1 increase, which means 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Next, work 1 single crochet in each of the next 11 stitches. Then, make 1 increase in the next stitch. Finally, work 1 single crochet in each of the remaining 7 stitches. To finish the round, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. After completing, you will have 26 stitches in total. Note, in this round, you are increasing on 2 opposite sides to evenly widen the ear section. Begin round 6. Chain 1. Then work 1 single crochets into the same stitch. Next, work 1 single crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. In the next 2 stitches, make 1 increase in each stitch, which means 2 single crochets in each stitch. Next, work 1 single crochet in each of the next 11 stitches. On the opposite ear side, repeat 2 increases, working 2 single crochets in each stitch. Finally, work 1 single crochet in each of the remaining 7 stitches. To finish the round, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. After completing, you will have 30 stitches in total. Next, for round 7 and round 8, use the same pattern. In each stitch, work 1 single crochet. Repeat until the end of the round. Do the same for both rounds. After completing, each round will have 30 stitches. Keep stitching evenly and I'll see you again. After you finish round 8, begin the next round. In this round, we will stop increasing and start decreasing to reduce the diameter. The pattern is repeat the sequence, 3 single crochets, 1 decrease. Repeat 6 times. Remember, continue using the invisible decrease technique, working only in the front loops. Repeat this sequence until the end of the round. After completing, the stitch count will decrease from 30 to 24 stitches. To finish the round, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. Next, begin round 10. In this round, continue decreasing to further reduce the circle. The pattern is repeat the sequence, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 1 decrease. Repeat 6 times. To work it, make 1 single crochet, then another single crochet. In the next stitch, make 1 decrease. Repeat this until the end of the round. After completing, you will have 18 stitches remaining. To finish the round, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. Begin round 11. In this round, continue decreasing. The pattern is repeat the sequence, 1 single crochet, 1 decrease. Repeat 6 times. To work it, make 1 single crochet across the next 2 stitches. Work 1 decrease, reducing 2 stitches into 1. Continue. Repeat this sequence until the end of the round. After completing, you will have 12 stitches remain. After this round, start stuffing the head. Important note, stuff the ears first. Then continue stuffing the head. The amount of stuffing depends on how firm you want your piece. You can make it firm and round, fully stuffed, or slightly soft, adjusting the filling until the head shape looks just right. Then stop. Begin the final round. In this round, work 6 decreases. Each decrease reduce 2 stitches into 1. Repeat until the end of the round. After completing, you will have 6 stitches remaining. This step fully closes down the circle, preparing to finish the piece. After completing the final round, pull the yarn through and cut . Leaving a tail. Using a yarn needle, close the opening. Watch closely how the sewing is done and follow along. Important, instead of going through both loops of each stitch, only go through one loop. Sew across all 6 stitches. Then pull tight. The opening will close neatly and securely. Next, weave in the yarn tail by inserting the needle back and forth. Inside the head, this helps in secure the yarn and hide it cleanly. And now the head of your crochet cat is complete. Begin part 4, the tail. Pull out a long yarn strand. In this section, we will use a double chain technique. First, make a slip knot, then yarn over. Pull through to form a stitch. Next, yarn over again and pull through both loops. This creates a soft chain stitch. Repeat this process. To form a flexible tail, this method makes the tail softer and more natural. Compared to a regular chain with a single crochet, continue. Work a total of 12 stitches, or adjust the length by measuring against your piece to make the tail shorter or longer as you prefer. Begin the final part, the bow. Use pink yarn. First, make a slip knot. For round 1, chain 30. After finishing, start working from the second chain. In that stitch, make 1 increase, which means 12 single crochets in the same stitch. Next, work 1 single crochet in each of the 27 stitches. That gives you 27 single crochets. After completing 27 single crochets, in the last stitch, work 3 single crochets into the same stitch. This step creates a curve for the bow shape. After working 3 single crochets in 1 stitch, do not join yet. Continue working along the opposite side of the foundation chain. On this side, work 1 single crochets in each stitch. For a total of 28 single crochets. This step creates a smooth, curved shape for the bow. After completing, join with a slip stitch to mark the first stitch. And now, round 1 is complete. Begin round 2. In this round, we will widen the both sides while keeping a gentle curve. Start. In the first stitch, work 1 single crochets in the second stitch. Make 1 increase. Next, begin shaping the curve. In the third stitch, work 1 single crochet. In the next stitch, work 1 half double crochet. In the next 8 stitches, work 1 double crochet in each stitch. That gives you 8 double crochets. Next, to lower the height, work 1 half double crochet. Then work 1 single crochet. Next, to create the center of the bow, work 3 slip stitches across the next 3 stitches. Next, move to the opposite side of the bow. Work symmetrically to the previous side. Start. Work 1 single crochet. Next, work 1 half double crochet. Then, work 1 double crochet in each of the next 8 stitches. That gives you 8 double crochets. Next, to lower the height, work 1 half double crochet. Then, work 1 single crochet. At the center point between both sides of the bow, make 1 increase. Then work 1 single crochet. Now, on the remaining side of the bow, continue working the same pattern as before. Follow the same stitch sequence and work symmetrically until the end of the round. If needed, refer to the subtitles or watch closely the video demonstrations. Continue stitching until the until the round is fully complete. To finish the round, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. Stop here. The bow is now complete. If you want a larger bow, you can continue working additional rounds such as round 3 or round 4 until you reach your desired size. After finished, cut the yarn, leaving a short tail. Weave in the ends on the wrong side of the piece. To keep the bow neat and secure, in this step, we will make a chain strap to wrap around the cat's neck. Start by chaining your desired length. You can measure directly around the neck of your piece to ensure it's a good fit. Once you reach the right length, cut the yarn, then use the chain to tie the bow around the neck, adding a cute finishing touch. Now we move on to the final step. Use hot glue to secure the bow in place. Position the bow where you like. Then fix it firmly. Next, take the chain strap you made earlier and wrap it around the center of the bow. Gently tighten to create a neat clinched look. This step makes the bow more defined, more polished, and more eye-catching. Adjust everything for balance, and your piece is now completed. Next, attach the head to the body. Use the same method and make sure the head and the body are well balanced. Then attach the tail in the same way. Next, attach the bow at the back. Make sure all parts are aligned and balanced. Finally, take the chain strap and wrap it around the neck. For decoration, this also helps cover the glued area. Making the piece look cleaner and more polished. And now you have completed a cute and adorable crochet cat with a bright pink bow. Trim any excess yarn and finish the details. Attach the bow to the back of the cat. For the final step, embroider the eyes and mouth. For the eyes, use green yarn. You can customize the expression whether it's happy, playful, or full of personality. Play based on your style, or you can follow along with the tutorial. For the mouth, use pink yarn. Important, weave in all the yarn ends inside the piece to keep everything neat and secure. And now you have completed a cute, adorable, and vibrant crochet cat with a bow. Hope you enjoy making your own creations. Don't forget to share your work and leave a comment below.